Hey, I'm Ayuma Michelle, and welcome to Let's with Ayuma. This is an online safe space that I started to empower progressive women from all around the world, just like you and I, to thrive with purpose. So, Happy New Year! Yes, I'm one of those people who say Happy New Year till the end of January. And yes, my Christmas decorations are still on. I'm those people who celebrate things for a full month. Even my birthday, I celebrate it for a full month because I'm always looking for opportunities to celebrate. Okay, so and I also had some people say that they're holding on to saying Happy New Year until COVID ends sometime this year. So until things get better, even if it happens in September, that's when they'll say Happy New Year. So people are quite funny, but I like how people are turning these pain and these tough times into moments of humor. So Happy New Year. I hope that you and your family and your loved ones had a great Christmas holiday and that you've begun the new year well, healthy, and strong. It is, of course, we do not take this for granted, and I'm so glad that you're here. The fact that you're watching this, it's truly a blessing, and I'm glad that you're here with me. So, Happy New Year and welcome to 2021. Also, I want to say thank you so much to the new subscribers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you've enjoyed my content so far, but you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you're new to this channel, please just watch this video and watch another one. And if you dig it, subscribe. Okay, hit that subscribe button. And I want to say thank you so much to the new subscribers. When I shared my last video in December 2020, I realized that I had 161 subscribers who are amazing and have journeyed with me through 2020. So thank you so much. So now I realize that the channel has actually grown. It grew within the holiday season, and now I have 169 subscribers. Go ahead, guys, help me round off that number into 170s. Let's get it to the 70s, okay? So please subscribe if you enjoy my content. Today I wanted to keep it very simple and very light to just encourage you as we begin the year, but also to give you ladies an update about some of the things that I'll be exploring this year, and also some of the things that have been guiding me. Of course, I took a while to get back into YouTube because at the beginning of every year I normally go on a personal journey, a personal transformation and just reflection journey within the first few weeks of the year. So that's why I just wanted to take some time away just for myself to just recalibrate and figure out what exactly do I want to do before I come to you ladies and be present and be very sure about the things that I'm so excited to be exploring this year. Okay. And also, one thing that I really want you ladies to really partner with me on is the kind of content that you'd want me to share, because this is a relationship. If you haven't figured out, this is a partnership. I've been sharing content which you ladies have actually been asking from me, right? And thank you so much for all of your contributions. You've also helped me grow as a coach. So I would want you ladies to please email to me at info@letsfindyourstory.com. It's also in the description box. What kind of issues would you like me to speak about with regards to storytelling, women leadership, and pursuing your purpose? These are the three key areas that I'm actually very, very good at and experienced with, that I can actually share with you from abundance, from wisdom, and also from experience. And I would be happy to tackle some of these questions, right? So, and if you're also curious about what exactly I do as a storytelling coach, because that's what I do, storytelling coach. I'm a storytelling coach for women leaders. I help women leaders to own their stories, discover them, shape them, and share them with the world so that they can change the world using their women's stories. And I've been doing this for 5 years now, which I'm so grateful for. And I would love to speak life to you ladies. Ask me the questions that you may have with regards to this area, and I'd be more than happy to respond. Okay, info@letsfindyourstory.com. And for those of you who participated in the Build My Passion Masterclass series, Thank you so much. I know that I was really, really trying my best last year to hold back from sharing with you ladies everything, but now you saw why I was holding myself back, because I wanted you ladies to enjoy your holidays, and then once we start January, right from the get go, that's when I started sharing and marketing the Build My Passion 21 series. I hope you ladies enjoyed it, and thank you so much to those of you who've donated. If you don't know, the the masterclass series was actually live. It happened for 5 whole days, where I invited friends to come along, friends who are experts in their fields, to come and just pour into you ladies, so that you can start the year strong with your passions. Everything around the world has been disrupted, so please do not delay and deny your passions. That's what we were speaking live to. And these sessions were live on my Instagram page at Ayuma_Michelle. But if you've noticed, those live sessions are no longer available on Instagram. Why? Because I saved them on my private YouTube playlist, an unlisted YouTube playlist. There are 5 whole masterclass series, ladies. Seriously, we had such a fun time. People shared that, oh my goodness, I was waiting for this kind of content. This is exactly what I needed to push me forward into my purpose. Others ladies went forward and said, you know what, this year I will not hold myself back with my passions. And it was such a lovely time. But if you missed out on those sessions, or if you don't have access to that playlist, realize that right now we are within a window period before the end of January, and today is actually the end of January 2021. So please ensure this is how you can get that playlist. It's actually at the exchange of any amount of donation. I am intentionally building my content. I'm intentionally creating value out of my content. Those of you who know me, I'm very intentional about creating passive income. And so what I've been doing throughout January is offering people this playlist, access to these 5 playlists with excellent experts in their field, for the donation of any amount. This is through PayPal, and if you're Kenyan or in Kenya, through M-Pesa, which is mobile money payment. Okay, and you can make this donation through link in bio or link in the description box. Right below, you'll find the place where I've written, this is how you can donate. Realize this is for any amount. And why am I saying this? It's because after today, January 31st, this link will be permanently on my online shop at a fixed price. So look at this. At a fixed price after January, after today, or right now at a donation of any amount. So which one makes sense? The donation, of course, right? So please go ahead and make a donation, description box below, and you will access the full masterclass playlist. Many women have shared with me that it has been so revealing, it has been so empowering, and they finally have the confident next steps they were looking for to march on into 2021 with an abundance mindset, and to intentionally build our passions, because our passions are not just there, they need to be built. Just like everything good in this life, they need to be built. Okay, so also I wanted to share with you something special that I'll actually be working on this year. This year I'm intentional on creating evergreen content for you ladies, because I realize that many of us are battling with inner stuff, but also we are battling with our leadership journeys, which have been disrupted. Also, we are also battling with those inner stories that we have in our minds, which are holding us back from progress. But also, some of us have amazing, beautiful jewels of stories that the world needs to learn from and identify with and be transformed by. But somehow we are keeping these stories within us. Realize our stories don't belong inside us. They belong out there, changing the world. And so I'm intentional about creating evergreen content to empower you ladies to actually change the world using your stories, because they are enough and you are worth it. They are worth it. So this is why I'd like to actually be exploring masterclasses. I realized that with the success of this masterclass series, it was so successful, and I'm so grateful because I put in so much hard work and it's paid off. And I was following my intuition. I was just following my intuition, and I just felt like so many women just need to be uplifted, their eyes opened up to the magic that's within them, to realize that their passions are enough. Even though whether you lost a job or you're transitioning or you want to discover the next level of what you're doing, don't tie yourself back to just a career. It's not a career, it needs to be more than that. And that's where our passions come in, because they are evergreen. Our passions never run out of style. And I'm so glad that many of you ladies found value and continue to find value in this great work that we put out there with my friends. And also special thank you to all of the experts who joined me. It wouldn't have been possible if I just did this by myself. I'm also learning to be very collaborative and to share the work, which is why I'm asking you ladies to share with me the questions you have so that we can co-create this content and build each other up, because I grow when you also grow. So I'm going to explore masterclasses during this year on social media, because I realize many of you ladies actively use social media. So I want to avoid calling you into Zoom calls and stuff like that, because it's very, very formal, and sometimes it's not as interactive and fun as being on, let's say, Instagram Live. It was my very first time doing Instagram Live, hosting a session. So I had so much fun, and I'd like to do more of that. Okay, so that's something I'd like to do this year. And also, I'm also challenging myself, especially during this time, because no one is a COVID-19 expert. With regards to, no one has faced this before and gone through it and succeeded. So I'm actually challenging myself to be more vulnerable within my women networks, to ask for help, because last year, my goodness, I wouldn't have made it through last year without asking for help. So I'm also challenging you ladies to please reach into your networks and ask for help. I am where I am today, confident speaking with you today, because I asked for so much help, and I'm here because I was also willing to receive that help. So I hope that you ladies will join me in this vulnerability journey, with also just asking for help, collaborating, and realizing you don't have to do this alone. That's another thing that I've been doing. And in fact, sometime this week, I asked one of my women groups for help with coaching, because many of us coaches have been completely disrupted in what we are doing, and we need to do things differently. So I asked women in this particular group for help. How can I be better? Are there any blind spots that I do have? If you ladies also notice any blind spots I may have, please share with me. I'm open to receiving feedback. For me, I consider myself a lifelong learner. Yes, I'm experienced in some things and my skill and my gifts, but I'm always open to learn and become better. So please help me become better, and I'll be asking for lots of feedback this year, to just learn how to navigate through this, but also to help you the best way that I can. And then lastly but not least, I'd like to encourage you ladies with my word of the year. And I wonder what your word of the year. Do you know what your word of the year is? And what a word of the year is, it's like an anchor word. An anchor word where anytime you feel low or stuck or uncertain, this word is the thing, it's the one that's going to anchor you into, you got this. This is what you're going to do. And I found it to be very, very meaningful, because sometimes, when you start the new year with vision boards and all manner of goals and aspirations, you can feel overwhelmed, and you can be like, okay, what is this one thing that I can have that can point me towards my north, my true north? And for me, using anchor words has been very, very beneficial. Last year, my anchor word was surrender. And truly, I did surrender, in not just in my area of work, but in all areas of my life. And I truly, truly grew. So now my word of the year this year is actually obedience. And not just obedience to random things, but obedience to my purpose. So the question that I'll be asking myself anytime I feel low or stuck or confused or uncertain or scared, because sometimes I do get scared. Yes, I'm a coach, but I'm human. I do get scared. And the word that has already, even at the beginning of this year, been anchoring me is obedience. I keep asking myself, what does obedience look like in this situation? What does obedience to my purpose look like in this situation? And I tell you, it does not come easy, because sometimes it has meant saying no. Sometimes it had to things that I used to be used to, and saying no to that. Sometimes it meant saying yes to me and not necessarily other people. Or sometimes saying yes to things that I'm scared of, that I've never done before, like hosting a whole 5-day masterclass series on Instagram Live when I'd never done so. With technology hitches and everything, I still braved it. But those are some of the things I needed to say yes to because it was anchoring me in my purpose. So what does obedience look like to you this year? And I'd like to share this with you because sometimes, when you begin the year, you start with heavy goals and heavy vision boards and things, especially during such a time which is uncertain, right? I'd like to gift you with this one thing, which is just use an anchor word. And this anchor word is easy to measure. It's very easy to measure. Don't make it something that you measure at the end of the year. Measure it maybe on a quarterly basis, on a weekly basis. During your reflection time, ask yourself, have I been obedient to my purpose this week? How have I been obedient and how have I been disobedient, and how can I better myself? Because that anchor word will help you. It's holistic and it will help you take care of various areas of your life. So I hope that has helped you simplify your vision board or your vision for the year or your goals for the year, because it certainly has for me, and I hope that it will be the same for you. So please share with me below, comment below and let me know what is your anchor word. And if you don't have an anchor word, use mine as an example and figure it out. What is this one word that if you feel as you're braving into this year 2021, what is one word that can help you stick and stay true to your true north? Because remember, you need to actually honor your purpose. Your purpose, not anyone else's purpose, your purpose. And so what does honoring your purpose look like? Find that anchor word that will guide you through this year. And it will help you meet your goals and meet your vision. Okay? So that's all for today. I hope that you're excited about this new year. I know that I am. I'm reaching out, asking for help. I'm using my anchor word, which is obedience. I'm also daring to do great things and bold things, like doing what is it called, masterclasses more often, because it's successful, but also sharing with you ladies the successful masterclass series, which you can donate to right now, description box, and just catch up with the amazing, beautiful, evergreen content that will continue to speak life to your dreams this year. These are the things that I've been doing this new year, but also taking time off just to figure out, where am I? Do I need to take a break? Do I need to work on this? But just to rest more so that I can be more productive and honor my purpose really well. Okay? So yeah, please, if you've enjoyed this video, like, comment below what your what your anchor word and the word of your year is. And also please subscribe if you've enjoyed this content, because I purpose to share with you more. And don't forget to please ensure that you share with me the questions that you would like me to respond to this year regarding storytelling, women leadership, and also purpose. You're pursuing your purpose. I'm more than happy to respond, because that's the kind of content I want to focus on this year, to help you get closer to your purpose and to prosper and to thrive with it. Okay? So that's it for today. My name is Ayuma Michelle, and this is Let's with Ayuma, where I'm empowering global progressive women just like you and I to thrive with purpose, even in 2021. Okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.